Studios. This is the Midweek Update. I'm Frank Normandy.
And I'm Joe Marlowe. Now let's get into it. So for this week, this Midweek Update, I want to talk about China. And
Joey loves China.
yeah, I love China. And their issues, like one of my rants in one of our previous episodes was about, like their lack of like regulation and stuff, and how their drop in currency was killing us, and so on and so forth. So now it's back to a regulation thing, but this is about like we'll call it just infrastructure maintenance stuff. So in Beijing, in one of the cities there, they discovered the corpse of a 48-year-old woman who was basically left in an elevator for a month, and what it was is there was a report that there was a glitch in the elevator or something, so the maintenance crew basically just turned off power to the elevator without checking if anybody was inside of it. And sure enough, they go back a month later to repair it, which makes no sense. Like, when you're in a giant... supposedly this was a big, like, office building. Like, you don't leave something like that for a month. Like, you're going to have that repaired within... as soon as possible. So the maintenance crew comes back a month later to repair it. Open up the doors, there's a dead woman inside of it. So, needless to say, that whole crew is, who even knows? Like, in China, they might kill them, who knows? But, it's crazy, like, the lack of, like, thought that just goes on there, and then also they just have nothing in order. Like, somebody reported a glitch in the elevator, so, like, odds are that glitch might have been reported from somebody in the elevator saying, like, hey, the elevator's not moving, I'm in it, or something of that effect. And I guess whoever got the call, like, they didn't put through to it. But the other thing I don't understand is I'm assuming the person would have had a cell phone or something. So like, couldn't they? I mean, unless
maybe
like
service.
The service got jammed or something.
I don't know how many bars they get in China. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but for me, it's like there's like a fucking billion people,
and that's but even
there's a billion people in China, right? Why don't they have? How did it take them a month? Yeah. There's not people sitting around just fucking itching for work over there. There is.
Oh, absolutely.
And the way they treat everyone over there too, you think there would somebody be someone.
Well, these guys are probably getting paid crap to begin with, but it's like
I know, but that's what I mean. It's like more like slave labor. They should have just fucking cracked the whip. Someone get this lady out of the damn. They don't care. Yeah. They don't give a shit.
Well, the thing was that they didn't, for whatever reason, nobody decided to check it because like. I guess they didn't realize that people ride in elevators sometimes, so that's kind of like a big deal.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't believe they would even shut something like that down.
Yeah, exactly. But in addition,
it's like shutting a ski lift down and not thinking to see if there was anyone on it.
Well, yeah, and like,
anything that transports people.
Exactly. Like they have like those, like the lifts that are like enclosed. Like they have like the It's almost like a joyride type of thing, but you can ski with them too. It's like an enclosed ski lift.
Big gondola.
So, yeah, exactly, like gondola. So like you would check to make sure there's nobody in the gondolas like up top. But it shows like the lack of like foresight for them. But in addition to that, so that like that's just one of the things that's happened recently. But in July there was a Chinese woman that was killed in a mall escalator, where she went onto the platform and the platform just gave way and she fell into through the escalator and basically got like chopped up. But what was interesting about the story was that she was holding her 2-year-old son and like she had like insane reflexes and threw her son as she was going down. So like that, that's
bad enough with one person being human spaghetti, but
or like
human lo mein, I should say. But over there, at least the kids survived. Yeah. But that's like literally probably one of the scariest ways to die. Oh, every time I step foot on an escalator, I'm like, look at my shoes, and I'm like, oh god.
Whenever I look at like a blender or a grinder,
I don't have any little. Yeah, I don't have little frays coming off my jeans or something that's gonna like rip me into this thing.
Exactly.
It's a giant gyrating friggin' metal disaster waiting to happen.
It's a giant metal grinder is what it really is, but they like protect the grates so that you don't get sucked in. Because that's how like escalators work. They have to fold in the steps in order for it to like be compact enough to really fit properly.
Right.
Otherwise, it would have to be double its height. So, yeah, it's crazy that the Chinese just are not. They don't care about their people sometimes. So hopefully Hopefully they'll do something about it when they lose enough people to stupid bullshit. But that's all I got for this midweek.
That's all you got?
Yep.
All right, guys. We will see you this weekend
Yep.
for another episode of The Long Hard Truth. Have a good day.
Take care.